world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations, and we are excited to share them with all of you.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big
to an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, commonly called killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we call them Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Now, Makayo is the youngest whale at 9 years old, and the oldest is Makayo's mother, Katina, who is 43 years old. Katina is also the matriarch or leader of our killer whale family. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their own health and well-being. Now joining us here at Slide Out are two male killer whales, Trua and Makayo. Now one of the first healthcare behaviors we train the whales is a voluntary blood sample. Now the whales are trained to roll ventral and present their tail flukes. Not only does this give us a great look at their entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels, which are easily seen on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Now the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout this procedure. And now you'll see us also rubbing the whales and massaging their bodies, whether on their backs or pectoral flippers or tail flukes. This is a great way for us to reward the whales for remaining calm through procedures like this. It's also a great way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Now, blood samples are just one way that we can make sure the whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. Now, we're able to weigh the whales by asking them to slide their bodies out of the water onto a killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. And the boys are demonstrating that right now here in the slide out area. Now, Trua here weighs about 6,000 pounds, and Makayo's right around 3,500. But you'll notice that the portion of their body from their dorsal fin to their tail flukes is in the water right now. That's the powerhouse of the whale. It's called a peduncle. It's very strong, very muscular, and very heavy. Weighing the whales with their peduncles still in the water, we wouldn't be weighing the whole whale. We are able to solve that problem by simply asking the whales to raise their tails up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy so that we know that the younger whales are growing properly and that the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hey everybody, I'm down here on the left-hand side of the pool with my new pal, and his name is Charlie. Charlie is all the way from Pennsylvania. Hey Charlie, do you like to play? Me too. You know what? Young killer whales learn a lot by playing. They also learn through things called observational learning and mimicry. From a very young age, killer whales learn important life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mothers and other whales. And they even play follow the leader with us. How about you and I play a game of follow the leader with Makayo? All right, Charlie, you're going to be the leader. Go ahead and step right here. He's watching you. He's saying, hey, that guy's pretty cool. Now, Charlie, what I want you to do is march your feet up and down. Can you do that? Okay, go for it. March those feet. March, march, march. That's it, Charlie. You don't have to go away. Stay over here with me, because Makayo's got it. He's marching those tail flukes just like you were marching your feet. Well done. Now, as you can see, he's watching us very closely. Killer whales are very curious animals, and we often often see them spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. What do you say you help me demonstrate that? All right, sounds good. Now we're gonna do something called a bow. Okay, it's gonna be a big jump over at stage. Now Charlie, you stand right here in front of Mikhail. Face this way, perfect. We're gonna make sure that Mikhail's watching us. He's checking out Liz over there saying he likes her hat. All right, Charlie, get ready. You remember that signal? Point your finger up and over. You did it, Charlie. Great signal. Mikhail's making his way down all the way to the bottom of the pool. Audience, you help us out. When we see Mikhail do that jump at stage, let's hear a big cheer.
Nick, well, I'm over here with Cash from Vermont. Hey, Nick, that was a really cute bow. But we're going to show off, Cash is going to actually show off how killer whales jump to announce their presence. We call it a breach. So we're going to come over here. I want you to kind of say hi to Trula and give us some ice blocks. Just toss it right in his mouth. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now we're going to ask you to do the same type of behavior, but a breach is on the far side. Remember the signal? Go for it. Perfect. Now Trula's up. Trula weighs around 6,000 pounds. That'd be a really small whale. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep our eye on the whale all the way down. We're going to watch him. He's making his way towards stage. Just kind of back. Oh no, Catch! Watch out! I'm really sorry. I hate to say that I warned you before at the start of the show. I had no idea, Cash, that was going to happen. Not at all. But remember back, thank you for helping us out. We're going to have to give you a towel. I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it, Cash. I'm going to be just fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both of our awesome volunteers. SeaWorld's research of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field research. That's why SeaWorld partners with such groups as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when we've seen them hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail flukes.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy activity session. But for you, it means you're about to get wet. eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the wild, killer whale diets vary depending on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful. But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one. One choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
All around the world, it's a brand new day. Open up your eyes, stop along the way. Every different creature, beautiful, unique, is counted in the treasure of our diversity. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world, and we share the love right for each of us. And as our hearts unite and we come alive, we can feast our lives and see how marvelous is this one big world. Let's take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder at creation. Happy that begun, miracles surround us, wherever we may roam. Privilege unites us to call this earth our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired
follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues. Find out more about animals in our care. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.